Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Florida Boy. This is my EDC channel. Today is going to be kind of short and sweet. We're going to be taking a look at another one of the items that Olight sent me for their May flash sale that they have going on. So yeah, let's go ahead. The Otacle Stars and Stripes edition. Let's get into it. So there's not a ton of things for us to go over. We already saw the packaging. I already unboxed this. I did this on a video 2 days ago, I believe. We touched base on this. This looks like this is just an extra screw head that it comes with, because to replace the blade on the inside, you have to unscrew this. So we'll go over that a little bit. If we do our normal thing here and we just take a length, actually we'll flip this guy around just because he's kind of, we're just pushing 3.5 inches. I'm sure it doesn't weigh a whole heck of a lot. It's kind of small. There we go, 1.7 ounces. So yeah, it's a little guy, but no issues there. Your button here is spring loaded, which is pretty cool. I've already got this loosened up because we are going to take that off. We will use a couple of the other things they sent me just for comparison. This is an i3T. This is the new Open Glow. And just to keep it on that little form factor there, here is an Open Mini. And then we will do a couple flashlights just so we can get a good idea here. Here's the i5T. Just for comparison real fast, there you go. There's an i3T. So you can kind of know the size of this thing, kind of, what you're looking at. If I remove that, sorry, I didn't mean to kick him around. Here's your Baton 3 Pro. So it's small, but it's not super tiny. Here's a pair 2, PM2. And that might be pretty much the best. There you go, there's an Arkfeld. So that might be, the best size comparison wise for you. Oh man, I'm fighting with allergies today. Today's going to be one of those days. So looking at this guy right here, these are going for pretty much $15 if you pick one up on the sale. Runs about 15 bucks. It's not a huge discount right now, but if you do bundle it with something, I think it's the, what was it? It's a couple different things. I'll try to link it down in the description below. I can't remember what it was. But if you bundle it, you tend to get a little bit better of a deal. So, looking at the blade here, it does come with one blade. And to take the blade out, like to change it, we're going to press the button in because that makes it just a little bit easier like that. And then you can just untwist this, and this little screw on the back is going to come out. Eventually. It is kind of a long screw. So I kind of see why you would want to use the other one that they include in the box. Looks like a spot for a flathead. I feel like that would be a whole lot easier. My hands are kind of big, so this is a chore and a half. All right, and then blade does not free fall, so you're probably gonna have to slide this in here. Yeah, so pulling this thing out is not the easiest task in the world. But then again, it's not terrible. So now you want to slide out. There we go. So here's your blade that it comes with. I believe they say this is an SK5 material on the blade, or for the blade steel anyways. So pretty, I mean, to me, a razor blade's a razor blade. As long as it's sharp and it doesn't rust in like 5 seconds, I'm pretty happy with it. We'll put this guy back together real fast. So give me 2 seconds. I won't make you sit through that because it does take a minute to put it back together. So Be right back. Side note real fast before I put this back together. There's your springs on the bottom of your button, in case you were curious. There you are. All right. And before I just go do this off film, someone's going to say they wish I would have done it on film. Always happens. So really all it is holding the button on and then screwing the back of this into the button like this right here. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do it on camera because I've already got it going. The first time I did this just playing around with it, I did not get it done that fast. There we go. And I must have missed a hole. Mine's sticking halfway out. All right, well, we'll just ignore that for a second and then I'll fix it. So, let's just ignore that for a second. Yes, mine's not inserted correctly. Somehow. All right. So, barring the okay, you know what? I'm just going to fix it. Hold on. Yeah. So, there we go. So you don't put it in the last hole. You do the second to last. In case you were wondering. All right, so I've got it threaded. I'm pretty much just finishing up right here. There we go. That's good enough. Still got some spring tension. Probably a little tight, but it'll work. All right, so looking at the back of this guy here, we do have this little lock. Give it a little bit of tension. Or give it a little bit of a push. There you go. And then I can move it to the lock. And then I can't open this. And then that's your lock. Your lock is pretty basic, pretty simple. Like I said, I think I got mine a little too tight. That feels better. Okay, so looking at back to the construction part of this. So this is also labeled as a 5-in-1 tool. So we see that we have the lion's head bottle opener here, which is pretty cool. This little tab right here, they label that as a mini pry bar, which I haven't used it for anything, but I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. You have your 1/4-inch hex wrench, and I'm going to guess that is also the screwdriver because it does say you have a slotted screwdriver, or maybe they're talking about using hex bits here. So it's hard to say with that. The only thing that it also says it has is a ruler, and I'm not 100% sure where the ruler comes into play with this. I guess just knowing that the overall length of this is 3.5 inches, you could use that as a ruler. I don't know if this would be ruler-ish to me. You know, see, looking at the sides here, we don't have any kind of distinct markings. That's the same as this side for the most part. Don't have anything front or back. Yeah, so I don't. Someone let me know what the ruler thing for this is. So going back to the scales here. So this is pretty interesting actually. So the Stars and Stripes pattern is on this front scale here, and the scale is actually G10. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that they did that it's not like a plastic or anything like that. If you didn't realize it's G10, it is. Switching over to just the actual piece itself and how I feel about it, because remember, we're gonna keep this one nice and short. This is just a box opener. It's nothing crazy. It's meant for cutting things. Kind of like a little bit less, engineering than maybe going into, say, a pocket knife. We don't have to go all crazy on it like we do with our knives. So, I think this is pretty sweet. Like I said, Olight did send this in for me to review. And thank you guys over there for sending it over. This thing's pretty sweet. They only made, I think there's 3,000 of these for the sale. So make sure you head over there and check it out. I know right now it shows sold out, but Olight does hold some things back for each tier as they drop. So if you see something on the sale that says sold out, just wait until the next tier, and usually they'll pop up and it'll be available again. But be quick, don't wait, don't miss it. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. We just wanted to do a closer look at this guy instead of just an unboxing. And there we go. We have done that. It's pretty sweet. Definitely not bad for like 15 bucks. This is very similar to like the screw pop that everybody carries. Except that one's a little bit harder to get your hands on. It's usually sold out. You know, this one will probably sell out too, but it seems like there's a lot of units, and this isn't the only one. You know, they have others that aren't the limited edition, so we'll see. We'll carry it. We'll see how it does, and then we'll check back again. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, checking out the video. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that like button and consider subscribing. I post pretty much every day. I'll catch you guys on the next one.